I think if I was to bring one element to nearly everything that I do photography-wise, it's probably storytelling. Storytelling with photographs. I've come out of journalism, 25 years working at the newspapers. The good thing about the newspaper is that it teaches you to make something out of nothing. Sometimes the story is a great story, but visually I can just get this small little moment where there's some emotional response, and then I think I've got a successful picture. My ideal assignment is to photograph stories that are about what's possible rather than necessarily about what's wrong with the world. I feel that there is some power if people can think that there is something that can be done, that it's not all lost. How I first got involved with Professor Fred Hollows was just pure luck. I'd read a bit about Fred and I knew a little bit about what he was like, and so I was a little bit intimidated by him at first. The thing with cataract blindness is that it's this incredible immediacy to the surgery. I mean, one day there's an operation which may only last 15 minutes, and the next day people can see. And the emotional response you get from the subject is quite extreme. And of course, photography is all about sight, it's all about seeing. So there is that other aspect to it which you can't help but be attracted to. In 2003, 2004, I did a series on the kangaroo harvesting industry in Australia, which is very contentious. In every case, it's a matter of being fair. In this case, it's more important that I be absolutely fair, because there's a major conflict involved in this. I went out with the kangaroo shooters. I went to the abattoir where the meats are prepared. I went up in helicopters where they surveyed the area to choose just how many kangaroos can legitimately be shot that year. And the essay sort of ends with just this sort of question mark in some respects about Australia's national symbol. Photography there's a vocabulary to it. It's different for every topic, every subject. In North Korea, we worked mainly with pastels because all the colours there are quite muted and pastel. It was a very sensitive issue, photography, and so I just wanted to keep it as low-key as possible. And so I shot in colour negative, and as it worked out, it lent itself beautifully to the sort of going back in time aspect and the muted colours in all the scenes. Just by being a photographer, it's allowed me, through paying attention to light, by paying attention to the quality of the light, by noticing moments. I mean, perhaps I would have noticed these without being a photographer. I don't think so. I mean, David Moore was once quoted as saying, beyond anything else in photography, if photography teaches you to see, well then what a great benefit it's been to be a photographer. And I really feel that way. If that's all I ever had was just the experiences and the fact that it's taught me to notice things that I may not have noticed if I wasn't a photographer.